The real question is that we say God gave us something. We say that God gave us a vision. We say that God gave us purpose. We say that God gave us a calling. But the moment that it gets hard, the moment that we don't see instant results, we start to question. Why is that? We expect instant gratification. We live in a world today that loves quick wins. We live in a world today that loves overnight success stories. When things don't pop off fast, we assume we heard God wrong. We assume that maybe it wasn't meant to be. But God works in seasons, not in seconds. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. Why? We let discouragement speak louder than faith. We focus on lack of support. We focus on low numbers. We focus on slow progress. But instead of remembering the why, instead of remembering the why we started, we let the enemy convince us to quit. But listen, I need you to understand that faith isn't about what you can see, it's about what you believe. 2 Corinthians 5 and 7 says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. It's not about what you can see. I'm going to need you to trust God in this. Why? We forget that the process is a part of the promise. God never promised it would be easy, but he did promise to be with us every step of the way. Every great person in the Bible had to endure a waiting season before they stepped into their calling. And guess what? You got to endure a waiting season. David was anointed king. We went back to tend to the sheep before sitting on the throne. Joseph had a dream, but went through the pit and went to prison before he went to the palace. Jesus himself had 30 years of preparation before 3 years of ministry. Trust and believe there's a process. There's a waiting season before you step in fully into your calling. Wait on God in this. Why? We let people's opinions shake us up. We let people's opinion shake us up. Sometimes we quit because we don't feel validated by others. But if God gave it to you, listen, if God gave it to you, it doesn't need approval from nobody else. What does Galatians 1 and 10 say? Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Listen, if God gave it to you, then it is a complete yes. Why? We underestimate the power of small beginnings. Small beginnings don't mean small purpose. Listen, small beginnings don't mean small purpose. Every big thing starts small. Your job is to stay faithful in this. Your job is to stay faithful in the small so that God can trust you with the big. Zechariah 4 and 10, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. So what's the takeaway? Sis, what's the takeaway? I need you not to give up. I need you not to give up because it's not happening fast enough. I need you to stay planted in this. I need you to keep going in this. God is watching your faithfulness. God is watching your attitude. God is watching to see if you're going to show up. God is watching your consistency. Jeez. The promise still stands. The promise still stands. Even if you don't see it yet, the promise still stands. So I need you not to give up in this. I need you to stay planted. I need you to stay grounded in this.